Ozone 12 is out, 2 years after version 11 dropped. This tool by Izotope is without doubt the OG of assisted auto mastering tools, where every other mastering plugin is compared to. That's not saying that Ozone is the best, everyone will have different opinions on that. Next year it will be the 25th anniversary of Ozone. Yeah, the app has been around for that long. By now the advanced version has evolved into 20 modules or separate plugins. 21 if you count the main Ozone hub as well. Here is an overview comparison between the different Ozone versions. The advanced version will be the subject of this video. Normally I often find Ozone to be heavy-handed straight out the box, and I will adjust things to have it more to my liking. But now in this version 12, Izotope has included a few options to tackle exactly that, which is great. You can now do a few things to have the initial auto mastering more to your liking. Now you get the choice between auto master as before and the new custom tab. In this one you can set up how the auto mastering will behave. First of all, the intensity slider sets how intense or subtle the auto mastering will be. You can pre-select a style, the length of the learn can be adjusted, longer will be more accurate, and 60 seconds max is more than enough at any time. A big one is that now you can select entire modules to be included or excluded from the auto mastering. I personally almost always disable width after the auto mastering with previous versions. You can enable or disable maximizing, change target loudness and peak behavior, and save all of this as a default. Very handy. After that the auto assist will proceed as before with these updated settings. Let's go over the new modules. There are 3. Stem EQ, Unlimiter and Bass Control. But first, please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on the latest new plugins. Stem EQ is a big one. This module lets you EQ a stem. You get the choice of working on vocals, bass, drums and other. I'd say the stem EQ makes the master rebalance module basically redundant, since you can also change the level of these stems. EQing these stems is very powerful when you need to fix something in a master quickly. It's also easy to mess things up. Make sure to use the solo button to hear what you are actually EQing, since these stems aren't necessarily always perfect. You will be EQing that separated stem. The new Unlimiter module is also very nice. This module will bring back lost transients in either to limited mixes or buses. I also find it to be very handy as a counter-processing module when you are applying limiting to the master. You increase the unlimiting before the maximizer, and with that you get a more punchy master. Ozone claims that this is an industry first, which is not true. I have reviewed the A Hugging Face Delimiter Unlimiting tool 2 years ago, which does the same. But in all fairness, Izotope has managed to get this type of processing in a very manageable plugin. The third new module is Bass Control. This gives you separate controls to work on the sustain and punch of the low end. There are also these sliders that go from dirty to clean. Basically they add saturation or overdrive, and it helps to make the bass audible on smaller speakers. There are more improvements all over the package. The maximizer got a new limiting model which promises and delivers a cleaner result for more loudness. The stem separation algorithms have been improved. That is very welcome as well, but not industry leading yet. And the stabilizer module has gotten a lot more styles to choose from. Now, is it worth to upgrade from Ozone 11 to this new one? I think it will be. The improvements are real, but it won't be day and night, of course. But when you are on version 10 or below, do it.